Whoa, now everybody, listen, I am your host, LamboDrew, and you are now tuned in again to the Leverage Show, man. Shout out to each and every single one of you guys, man, for tuning in for another great edition of the Leverage Show, man. It's going down tonight, man, so make sure you guys are tapped all the way in. I'm telling you, man, after last week, I have had so many great, wonderful testimonies, wonderful stories. Wonderful, man. It's just been amazing, man. Heck, I had a great weekend. Let's start from there. Then we'll jump over there from last week, and we'll talk about Mr. Rodney Lambeth. Listen, hopefully you guys have had an amazing weekend. You guys have got a chance to spend time with your families, got a chance to rest up, got a chance to do some of the things that you do to help get yourself back to normal. Listen, this is what it is. Taking care of your health first and getting yourself back to normal. So make sure you guys are sharing this video tonight. Trust me, you do not want to miss this tonight. Definitely thank you guys for tapping in on the broadcast. I'm telling you this right now. Listen, this weekend was probably, and even leading up to the weekend, I want to say Thursday, Friday, around in that time frame, we wind up got some great visitors, great people who came in town to bless us and enjoy the fam. And literally it was almost like the no phone zone, everything off. Just spend your time with us and let's make these memories count. And that is the most important thing in life. Are you making it count? Are you making memories? Are you cherishing the ones that you love? And so in everything, man, so many times that we kind of overlook that in life. Like, oh, you know what? That person will be here tomorrow. I'll speak to them next week. It's all good and stuff like that, man. You know what? You are wrong. You are sadly mistaken. People can be here today, and it used to be gone tomorrow, but now they're here today and gone today at the exact same time. So I really want you guys to get out there, cherish the ones that you love. Make sure that you are making, whether it's the calls, the text, go see them, go talk to them, go hug them, put your arm around their neck, go do something to show the ones that you love and you love them earnestly. I'm telling you what I know. This is definitely probably going to be one of the greatest seasons and greatest lifestyles that is getting ready to turn around for your life. But you must first put that effort into it. And so here on the Leverage Show, we're not only going to talk about you leveraging up on your family, leveraging up on your finances. Everybody knows we're going to level up on our finances. Not level up on your spiritual inner man, but also leveling up, man, on your attributes, your character, and your integrity. We want you to level up on every single aspect that literally can make you a whole lot better and make you a whole lot more stronger so that you, your culture, your community, and everything that's attached to you will go to the next level. So shout out to each and every single one of you guys. Listen, I'm literally getting ready to go in here. I'm going to shout some people out, man. Thank you. I'm going to go to the chats, and then we're going to go ahead and deep dive into this thing of betting on yourself, and I'm going to talk about some great things prior before that. Shout out to my guy, Kennard Haney is in the building. What's up, LamboDrew? I wanted to beat Jamal and LA Law to the chat. What's up to the Leverage Show family? This is the highlight of my day. Shout out to you, my guy, Kennard Haney, man. Thank you. Tapping in, man, each and every single week, man. Tuning into the broadcast, making sure that we level you up, man. I'm telling you this right now. I did get you guys this text, too, from a lot of y'all from this weekend. It was like completely, man, like, hey, man, spend time with your family. Get yourself and everything in a mental space. And I will kind of go into what happened also this weekend with some other news throughout the broadcast. Definitely. Thank you, Mr. Kennard Haney. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep rewatching that show, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. If I sent you guys that Steve Harvey motivation, keep watching it. I'm telling you, it's doing something for you guys. It's literally helping change your culture. I heard countless of testimonies. I heard countless of nothing but praise, giving thanks like, man, thank you, Lambo, for literally going ahead, man, and allowing me to tap into this, man, and stay connected with something like this that's helping change my life. And I truly desire to help change your life, man, every step that I get out here. And I'm trying to tell you this right now. Every day I wake up, I encounter to help change somebody's life, whether it's me, my wife, my kids. Make yourself better than you've been the day before, better than you were the week before, better than you were the month before, but most of all, better than you were the year before. Make yourself better. Coming up this year in 2023, like you have never seen yourself better and seen yourself walking into a whole different arena, a whole different group of people, different group of tables, being in rooms that you have never been in. Shout out to making you guys happen and making the things happen, because you guys are definitely going to need it. And being able to navigate yourself through life, through circumstances, whether ups, downs, ins, outs, you guys are going to have to go ahead and make the conscious decision that nothing will steal your peace, nothing will steal your joy, and most of all, nothing will steal your love. Keep on loving people, man. Keep on loving people in the spite of what may be coming against you, what may be happening to you, what you personally may be going through. Keep spreading love and watch what happens. So again, man, this weekend was a testament of that. Thank you, Kennard Haney and everything, man, for definitely going ahead and making this the highlight of your day, man, and showing up and showing out each and every single weekend. Well, every single Tuesday and Thursday night. I can't say weekend, but thank you for you and Kim for doing what y'all do each and every single week on the broadcast. Shout out to y'all. And Kennard Haney, definitely. Happy Tuesday, LL. Yes, you beat me tonight. I hope everyone's day was good. Shout out to you, LA Law. I knew and everything, man. Mr. Kennard Haney was definitely going to be coming for that throne. You guys, every single week, I'm trying to tell you this right now. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. So thank you guys for every single week coming on here, man, showing love and making some things happen, man. So, yeah, LA Law, you already know, man, you and Kennard Haney are definitely running for that top spot. But I love y'all equally, man. Whoever gets the top spot, y'all got it. Y'all already know. Shout out to you. Good to see you, LA Law. Kennard Haney giving that LA Law right back, letting LA Law know it's good to see you. LA Law shouting Kennard Haney right back. Good to see you as well, Kennard, man. Love that. Boy, the Leverage Show, y'all coming with it. My guy, a.k.a. Larry the Lion, is in the building. Thank you. What's up, Lambo family? Larry the Lion, man, I know your last, what has it been? 24, 48 hours has been amazing. Has been amazing. Shout out to you, man, for trusting us, man. And definitely partnering up on some things, man, and leveling it up. Hopefully you guys wasn't too blown away, because trust me, man, our team should be already reaching out to you. Should have already sent you an email or something like that, man. So that's what we do best around here. Again, we make results. We just don't talk doors, man. Again, when people sit back in their head, they say, well, man, I wonder, do we actually have this guy, LamboDrew, figured out? You never have that. You never have me in a box. You never have me cutting it off. I am always several steps ahead of what most people think. When most people think, oh, man, it must be doom and gloom around here, maybe for you. But for the LamboDrew and the Leverage Show and all of my crew in the circle and everybody else who I'm connected with, we are always going harder. We are always going faster. We are always steps ahead. When we see and everything, man, things taking off, we got things pulling right back up. That much more pulling right back up and making the difference. That's what it's like being connected to a leader. That's what it's like being connected to the Leverage Show. We have more ways to go ahead and continuously to keep producing results and keep producing hits around here. So shout out to my guy, Larry, man, Larry the Lion in the building. Shout out to his wonderful wife. Shout out to his wonderful family, man, and what they're doing and helping change their culture. We're looking forward for some great things. For real. They know what time it is. Shout out to my baby. My wifey is in the building. Hello, everyone, man, with the heart emojis, with the black and red ones. First of all, let me go ahead and say this. We had an amazing weekend with my mother-in-law and also her wonderful friend, Regina, who came in town, who we hadn't seen in years. So we got a chance to spend time here in Denver, kind of unplug from everything. Even had parties, man. Shout out to my guy, Freddie B and Britt, and them bringing over Baby Jacks, man. That really, man, made our day and really got us, man, inspired about what the greatness that we have become and why we have been planted in a city like this, in a state like this, in communities like this, and helping families like this. This is what it's about. How can you go on ahead, man, and say that you're helping families, helping communities, and helping this if you're not implementing yourself? Get out there, be bold, be brave. Get out there and go ahead and make yourself known. Make your face known. I'm trying to tell you this right now. This weekend was none short of a blessing, I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna brag on this. I probably got probably one of the best mother-in-laws, man, who is out there. Who, if you know, some of you guys this weekend, I actually did pick up the phone and called you guys with my mother-in-law on there. My mother-in-law got a chance to really talk to some of you guys and speak into some of you guys' life. Shout out and everything, man. If you guys were on the broadcast, you guys got a chance to get a hold of Mrs. Prophetess Williams, man, and allow her to speak some things into your life. A lot of stuff. Remember, I was going in the room, handing her the phone, and then getting right on out and allowing and everything, man. Whatever's being said, hey, I don't know what's going on. Y'all have a field day and stuff like that in there. And it exactly changed a lot of people's lives, man. So shout out to the ones, man, who did get the phone call, who turned around, man, and who actually started doing some great things. And I think everybody who got the phone call from mother-in-law, if you got the phone call from mother-in-law, something great happened in your life, like over the weekend, like something great, like tremendously. I've had people, man, who got funding, like literally out of the way. It was like, yo, Lambo, I couldn't get this, was able to turn around and go grab some money that I didn't even know that they were going to fund me on. And they did. They funded me. Some of you guys turned around and got plays, got business deals out of the blue, like right from behind that. Some of you guys turned around and things started changing where you guys automatically started thinking about, man, either going back to school or, something like literally was spoken into your life that literally is either changing your business, changing your marriage, or changing something that's in your life. Shout out and everything, man, to mother-in-law, man, for actually being able to speak that into their life and it coming to pass. Listen, Richard Dean, who was on the show, maybe about, what was it, a few weeks back, Richard Dean was on here, the real estate. Mother-in-law was one of them that spoke into Richard Dean's life. And I'm so proud of what Richard Dean is doing in the city, in the state of Louisville, Kentucky. He's in Louisville. And how he's actually helping change that whole entire community around. Shout out to you, Richard Dean. Keep doing some great things. And I'm thankful that what Mrs. Williams and everything, man, has done has truly designed to bless people's life. Listen, some people need to understand that a spoken word into your life and who is around you and truly who is speaking into you is sometimes greater than who is not speaking into you. See, the thing about it is that some people in life, and this is the truth, and let me be straight up real with you, some people in life will go their entire life without the right word ever being spoken into them and the right person ever being speaking into their life. So their life continues to have ups and downs and valleys and mountains, which we all go through that. But there is nobody back out there who is there to make sure, like, man, is somebody watching out for me? Is somebody speaking over me? Somebody speaking into me? So what most people have is they have their own center of people who are constantly speaking into them, and they're not speaking anything positive. They're not speaking anything life. They're speaking worry. They're speaking concern. They're speaking doom and gloom. They're speaking everything negative. And when that person continues to speak negative, and some of y'all, it could be your spouses, I hate to say this, because they're not built for the spirit of exhortation or even having that spirit to be able to exalt you in the place where you're possibly at. And when you're around that person or you're around people like that, it is kind of hard to get out of the funk or get out of the place that you're in life until you get around the right people who are speaking into your ear and speaking into your life, speaking into your future and allowing yourself to move forward. Remember, you are moving forward not just based on your own actions. You are moving forward based off of the actions that God has destined for your life. But what are you doing? How are you moving in that direction? Who is speaking to you in that direction? Last week, you guys got a chance to be able to go on ahead, man, and sit under one probably of the greatest friends to me, definitely to the show, and literally give y'all some serious game for over an hour and a half. And literally, man, for some of y'all, it was life changing. For the other ones who hit me up, you guys have already been on that path and say, hey, Lambo, shout out to me being connected to you because I found out I was on the right path and doing the right things that was already hitting my line, hitting me in the future, and heading me off. For those who don't know, one of my good friends to the show actually joined in last week. You guys didn't know he was actually doing a wonderful conference. That was actually, I think it was in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken, called a Path to Prosperity Conference, man. Shout out to him for quietly tapping into the show, Mr. Marvin Mitchell, man, and really going on ahead, man, and co-signing everything Mr. Rondy Lambeth said out of his mouth. And Mr. Marvin Mitchell was down there, man. My guy was down there with Grant Cardone. He was down there with Bishop T.D. Jakes. He was down there with Wall Street Trapper. He was down there with, God, who wasn't he down there with? Jeremy Anderson. God, he got so many people out there on there. My guy, Storm was in there. If you guys haven't heard of these people, you guys need to go and tap in and really start listening to some other great people who can go on ahead, man, and help give you a little bit more guidance, even outside of the show, and that are friends to the show. Myron Golden was there too, Kennard Haney. Yep, you was right. Myron Golden was actually also there. The Path to Prosperity Conference was just amazing. And Marvin Mitchell, man, like I said, great friend of the show. Definitely turned around and tuned in, man, and wishes his blessings and seeing that. It was just like, man, you guys don't know what you got right here on the Leverage Show. And I said, hey, you know what? We're going to go on ahead and continue to keep empowering, continue to keep uplifting, continue to keep inspiring people each and every single week. Again, remember, life is not what's happening to you. Life is how you respond to it. Man, I have a lot of people, man, they turn bitter Bettys. They turn, pitiful Peters. And they start, allowing their mouth to start pouting and everything else. Do not do that. Whatever you do, keep moving forward, keep pressing forward, and watch what will happen in your life. And watch how things will change. Watch how things will align in your life, and things will align for the better in your life if you do decide to change. Shout out to my wife and my mother-in-law, and shout out to Miss Regina, man, for coming in and enjoying a weekend, man, with Lambo and us just being able to shower you guys with all the love, and then for them to speak back in to the lives, man, of the people that she called. And my gosh, we had a great time. We had a ball. I was so tired, y'all. I am not even gonna lie to you. Ask my wife, man. By the time I was done with it, I was like, man, I need a nap. I need a break. I just need some time. By the time literally I was dropping them off at the airport, I lied not to you. I was already starting my first calls for the day. And I already start working throughout that day. And literally, man, have been a nonstop machine since. So I'm thankful for what you guys are doing and thankful for this broadcast. Because you guys and everything, man, is a spite of energy, man, for my life as well on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. All right? So shout out to each and every single one of y'all. Shout out to your mother-in-law. I see you. Linda Williams is in the building, man. Mother-in-law right here, man. Thank you again, mother-in-law, for popping through, showing your love and everything, man, and blessing Denver, man, with your presence, and everybody you reached out to with your presence. Shout out to you, Cynthia Davis. Good evening, LamboDrew and family, man. Shout out to you, Cynthia. Thank you for tapping in and tuning in to the broadcast. Truly, it was amazing and a blessing, man, for you guys last week. Hopefully, y'all have been on that ride from last week, because it's getting ready to go ahead and continue on. GQ, what's up? You got this. Thank you, GQ. Gotta definitely talk with GQ. I hit GQ yesterday morning early, but I figured out she was a little bit too late. It's all good and stuff like that. Probably still turning over in bed, but we're definitely going to connect. And can't wait to go connect with you, GQ. It's love. Thank you for tapping into the broadcast. Kennard Haney said, great to see you too, Larry, man. Showing love back to Larry. Cynthia Davis, hashtag loud expectancy. What are you expecting? What is your expectancy? I'm telling you what, man, that is the truth. From last week, I spoke that into your life. I spoke that over you. Literally, something happened even this week that I am on the broadcast today rather than the guest who was arrived to show here, where literally, man, again, for the second week in a row, you guys are going to hear Lambo's mouth for the going ahead, man, and getting them right. So I'm definitely the feeling for tonight, man. Super excited, man, what to be able to speak, man, from my heart, man, to you guys' ears, man, tonight as well. So definitely let's keep tapping in from that. I'm trying to tell you, loud expectancy, keep tapping in, man, because you don't know exactly what may happen, especially this week, the end of this month, the end of this year, the beginning of the year. You just do not know what's going to happen. Shout out to my guy, Tracy Hugie is in the building. Good evening, wonderful family, man. Thank you, Tracy. Man, Tracy, you've had a great weekend, too. In spite of everything that you and your family are going through, Tracy, you're in my prayers. Truly, truly, truly in my prayers, man, for you and your family, man. And indefinitely, man, wishing you guys, man, a speedy recovery, man. Tell you, man, in the Hugie household, we making sure, man, we keep you guys covered. But go ahead and throw me like $5 because you didn't hit the lottery over there down there in South Carolina and everything, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to you guys for running that play, man, and making that play work, man, and making it work well for you guys. My man Tracy usually says, hello, Mrs. Johnson, man, giving love to my wifey, man. My wifey turning right back, giving love to Tracy. Hello, Tracy. Shout out to you guys. GQ said, Drew, did Rondy Lambert send you the link to his program? Great question. Listen, tonight and everything, man, tonight, I'm getting ready to tell you something. Tonight, you will have to, Rondy hit me right after the show was done. And Rondy said, he said, please have them go to rondylambeth.com. Here, I'll put it on the screen for you guys who need to know. Let's put it on the screen for you guys. rondylambeth.com. And go ahead and schedule an appointment with Rondy so he can go ahead, man, and get you guys right. So yeah, this is good. All right, so I just put that on there. rondylambeth.com. Again, rondylambeth.com. You guys can go on there, hit the consultation button to consult with Rondy Lambeth and allow Rondy to reach back to you and set up a time between him and his staff that you guys can go ahead and talk more and get enrolled in the $50 program. I'm telling you what. You guys will definitely want to get involved in a $50 program, man. He did that, rolled that out just for the show. You guys don't understand. That wasn't something that he rolled out for his regular clients who was already, man, been assuming that. That was something that he rolled out just for the show. So for $50, man, you guys can get some great one-on-one coaching, great 101, man, tips on how to do your credit and how to do your business credit, but also how to go ahead and leverage up on the life insurance play, which has been taking people by storm. If you guys missed all of the life insurance play, make sure you go back and check that out. I'm telling you what, it is truly, truly, truly a game changer. Again, that IUL as well as the multiplier that was with that particular play will definitely help change a lot of people's lives, man, who's out there. Now, remember, and I'm here to, go ahead and make sure that you guys hear it on the Leverage Show. Remember, they are some determining factors to that IUL. So what wasn't said last week, Lambo's going to say it this week. There are some determining factors for that IUL and that multiplier. Don't just think you're just going to run right up there. You're going to go ahead, man, and you're going to give somebody $100 and $200, and then all of a sudden you guys got access to hundreds of thousands to millions. Doesn't work that way. You understand? And this is some of the things that you guys will find out if you guys take the journey with Rondy, man, into his class on Wednesday nights. He's definitely doing lives on Wednesday nights in a special Facebook group. You guys do not want to miss that. But I'm telling you what, for $50 a month, if I got to give up Starbucks, if I got to give up, man, me going buy the extra pair of clothes or the extra pair of shoes or me eating out a little bit too much, I would sacrifice the $50 for what Rondy will be able to bring to the table for you guys. I promise you guys this right now. You will definitely leave a whole lot more better and a whole lot more fuller than you came to before ever entering and partnering with Mr. Rondy Lambeth. So again, go to rondylambeth.com, rondylambeth.com. That's on the screen. Go ahead and request your consultation Make sure you guys go ahead and link up with you. Rondy Lambeth definitely will get back to you guys and make sure that he schedules you guys personally to get into those classes and get into some of those special things that he's got, especially for you guys here on the Leverage Show. He did that for the Leverage Show. Man, we got some great guests, man. I told y'all we got America's great guest, man, coming to the show. Friends with Grant Cardone and Ed Milet. If you guys missed that, you guys missed a whole lot last week and what he was actually stating and what he was saying. He literally ran the play of how the billionaire, if you guys don't know Grant Cardone, you guys have been literally hiding underneath the rock. He's literally been a billionaire and stuff like that, man, who has been definitely helping shape a culture and helping shape people and helping change lives by his method of 10X. Literally, I wear the bands every day. Don't take them off, man. 10X in everything, man. Making sure that you are approaching every one of life situations, man, literally at a whole nother level. Literally dominating at a whole nother level. You need to understand that. That is huge, that you guys are dominating on the level. Most of you guys are the same place that I was at one point, waiting on someone to save me. And tonight, just in a few moments, we're going to get into how to reverse that and waiting on somebody to help come and save you and help come and pull you out of your pit and help come and get you out of your mess, to going on ahead and having a confidence and the God-given abilities to bet on yourself. You don't want to miss it. All right, let's get back to these comments real quick. All right, so literally we were right here. Best mother-in-law, Tracy, you just say best mother-in-law ever. Shout out to you. Yes, Tracy, you already know, man. She spoke some great things into your life, man. Shout out to you and exactly what's getting ready to happen, man, in your future, man. Super great for that, man. Grateful for that. My guy, Kennard Haney, say hello, Mrs. Johnson. Giving some wonderful love, man, to my wifey. My guy, Q, is in the building, man. Shout out to you, Q, man. Thank you, Q, man, for literally going ahead and partnering with us, about over a week ago now, man. We were in, well, not last Thursday, because last Thursday we were, I was here. But the Thursday before was in Ohio, man, for the Earn Your Leisure. Shout out to my guys, Troy and Rashad, who are over in London right now, man, ripping it up, man, for the London tour and stuff like that, doing what they do best. We will actually be partnering with, and we're partnering with now some of the other ones who are a part of Earn Your Leisure, man. So shout out to some of you guys who are registering for the 5-day challenge with Marvin Mitchell, Ash Cash, my guy Storm, and it's Marvin Mitchell, Ash Cash, and Storm, who are registering for that in January, which is helping change people's lives, man. You guys been hiding underneath the rock. You definitely want to go ahead and tap in. Again, man, we have been on here rocking and Q and everything, man. Thank you, man, for showing love, man, and coming on the Leverage Show and doing what you do best each and every single week, man. My baby says, hello, Kennard Haney, giving Kennard his love right back. Queen Patterson said, my new best friend is back on the jewelry. Hey, they already know and everything, man, what time it is. Doing what we do best, man. Tracy Hugie didn't get money, but got a lot more. I got a lot of answers and peace as a result of speaking to Prophetess Williams. If you guys missed that and got a chance to miss out on that, that was definitely life-changing. Like I said, man, she got a chance to really speak into a lot of people's lives and, man, become thankful for the lives that she was able to speak into, man, over this weekend. And literally, man, we are blessed, man, beyond measure, just to even hear, like, what's going on. I'm blessed and everything, man, to be like, oh, man, you know what? We got this going on. We got this person coming on. I love that. But when a woman guy like that can speak into somebody's life, it is truly amazing. I'm telling you this, what I know. All right? So, again, my guy, Kennard Henry, say Myron Golden, yup, that was down at the Path to Prosperity Conference with everybody. So, shout out to you. My baby said, yes, it was fun, and we had a busy weekend, man. We did. Definitely did had a busy weekend. It's too much to know. GQ say, hi, Mrs. Johnson. Hope you and the family well. Thank you, GQ, man. Definitely showing love. And definitely Jennifer Winbush says, you will never know. Shout out to you, Jennifer, man. Thank you for tapping in and tuning into the broadcast. My sis Roz, what's up, Roz? Hi, bro. Tapping in, man. Thank you for tapping in, Roz, man, on the Leverage Show and everything, man. Great being a wonderful peoples, man. I was down in Columbus, man, back 20 years ago, and Roz was like one of the first ones who was actually going on ahead in there, like, yo, little bro, I'm gonna let you use my car, and I'm in there back in the day and stuff like that, using the car to go pick up and everything, man, you know, people and stuff like that around and everything. The college I was in, man, we had an amazing time down there doing what we do best. But the greatest thing was I got a chance to ride my wife in that car years ago, and I knew and everything, man, that's what really turned her on and stuff like that. I think it was a red Stanza, like the 1992 or 96 Stanzas, if you guys remember that. After my wife rolled up in that car and everything one time, it was over with. I already knew and everything, man. I got her covered and stuff like that. So shout out to what you guys and everything, man, for being, man, instrumental in my life. And this today actually marks 2 years since we actually been going and everything, man, to we've been in Denver 2 years today. So shout out and everything for the anniversary of being in Denver 2 years today and moving from Minneapolis after retirement. You already know and stuff like that, man, what time it is. So yeah, man, listen, listen, I'm not lying to you. It was a Stanza. So you guys definitely, man, go ahead, man, and remember that, man. My wife say hi, GQ. My guy, Tim Roberts, is in the building. What's up, Big Tim, man? I see you. Help some people, Big Drew, man. Dude, we are helping people, man, helping change lives and doing what we do. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Tim Roberts, man. And again, man, my condolences, man, to Tim Roberts, who is actually away, man, handling business and everything, man, down in Kentucky with and everything, man, family who actually passed away. Definitely reached out to my guy personally. That's because we're great friends outside of the show. And definitely, man, wish my condolences and turn around and everything. We went and did some business together. That's the right way of how you do it. Not just going ahead and wish somebody a heartfelt, but see and everything, man, how somebody's doing, man. Put somebody some business in somebody's pocket and see exactly how that blesses and everything, man. Everybody, because I know how that is. I've been in his shoes. I've been down that road and everything, man, where I went places and stuff like that. My mind's thinking and everything, man, on a million and one things, especially with family. And I definitely wanted to go ahead and let Tim know that he is celebrated. And we love Tim Roberts. And thank you, Tim, for everything you've done to the Leverage Show, man. And we definitely, man, going to show that not just by words, but by our deeds, man. So keep it high, man, down there in Kentucky, man, and show some love and everything for my guy. You understand? My guy Larry say, not the Stanza, man. Larry the Stanza. I was in there, you know, let me tell you something. Make me go ahead and look. This ain't nothing but some juice and stuff like that, y'all. So don't even be tripping, y'all, right? Thanks, Drew out here with liquor. But I had the Stanza. And my sis went on ahead and say, you know, go ahead, I'm going down to Georgia. Go ahead and take the Stanza for me. And let's go ahead and just make sure you take care of it and stuff like that. And that's exactly what I did, man. I went on ahead and took care of that Stanza. And I'm telling you what, after and everything, man, one time I'm winking in that Stanza, man, I knew and everything, man, I had her. I say, yep, she get ready to be Mrs. Johnson. That was 20 years ago, you guys. So shout out and everything, man, for my sis and everything, man, pulling up and let me go ahead and use the Stanza. Now, she hating y'all and saying to stop it, but I'm telling the truth and everything. It was a Stanza back in the day that turned around and was able to go on ahead, man, and win my wife over. Trust me. Shout out to my guy, Tim, man. Love you too, buddy. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you, Tim Roberts, man. Listen, we love you too, man. Love you more than anything, dude. Thank you, man, for you just being there for us and all of you have done for me and my life and our family's lives and my clients' lives, dude. You have done so much for clients' lives. And people don't know, man, Tim and everything, man, is definitely very thorough if you've ever worked with Tim, man. And for those, some of you guys on the broadcast, some new ones and some old ones who work with Tim Roberts, you definitely going to want to go ahead and work with him, man, and network with him with some stuff. So I'm trying to tell you this right now. It's serious business, man. You know, my guy, Mr. 1K a day, man, Isidore. What's up, Isidro, man? How you doing, sir? Isidro, man, is in the building, man, showing love. Thank you, Isidro, for tapping in, doing some great things. Man, we love when Isidro comes through. He goes on ahead, man, and brings some serious stuff, man, to the broadcast. So shout out to you guys. My boy Larry said, man, yes, sis, doing God's work. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Doing God's work, man. making it happen and doing it real big so I can help change you guys' life. Again, we're getting ready to go ahead and get into the broadcast, man. Now, I just wanted to shout you guys out. Didn't know it was going to take almost 30-some minutes, man, to shout you guys out. But you guys don't want to miss, man, what I have to say. Listen, how many times in life, and this is the true statement that we're making on here, that some of you guys have truly waited for help to come and help did not show. I just want y'all to keep it real in the chats tonight. Y'all can hit some likes, some loves, some hearts, some me, hand raises, whatever it is, type ME, whatever it is, keep it 100 on this Leverage Show. Let's go ahead tonight, man, and help start changing the course. Again, I've had that happen. I've waited for the help, and the help never showed up. I've waited. I've been in your shoes. If that's you on this broadcast, and you saying, hey, man, that's me, I know that. Shout out to my sis, PC Smith, for keeping it real, always keeping it 100 on the broadcast. Thank you, man, for literally going on ahead, man, and tapping in on the broadcast, man. Listen, she knows. She's like, yo, that's me. She put the double hands up in the air. If I had the double hands and double feet, that'll be me too. Shout out to my guy, Tracy. You just say that was me too. I'm telling you guys this. I have been through this so many times in my life. I'm telling you this right now. I've been through this so many times in my life, man. I'm showing love, man. That's what I'm here for. Q, that's what I'm here for. LA Law, that's what I'm here for. I've been through this in my life. I know what you guys are talking about. I know what you guys are going through. I have been there. I have been there where I have waited for everybody else. Can I say me three? Bruh, I've waited for everybody else. I've even waited to the point that I thought me doing something big would literally go ahead and help change my circumstances. And it never happened. Never happened the way that I anticipated it. It never happened the way that I thought about it. It never happened the way that I imagined it in my head. It never happened that way. So shout out to y'all for keeping it real on here. Thank you and everything, Nikki. Shout out to you, Nikki, man. I miss y'all. We miss you too, Nikki. Shout out to you. Thank you, man, for tapping in on the Leverage Show. Man, we have been in this place. GQ say we all have a part. It's called learning. It is. We all have a part of this learning, man. My wife say, OMG, me. Yes, yes, yes. She knows. I have been there. Q can tell you, I have been there. I have understood the assignment of not understanding the assignment. You guys have been there and everything, man. I already know you guys know me. You guys can feel where I'm coming from. I understood that I didn't understand the assignment. I understood that. And for you guys who are out there, you guys are saying, man, you know what, Lambo, you bring some of the best guests to the show. You turn around, man, you give us some of the greatest tools that we can possibly do. You connect us with some of the greatest people we can possibly connect it to. But my life is still not turning out how I imagined it. My life is not turning out how I literally have focused my life. Like I seen myself 5, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, 60 years ago. Now, if I keep going any further and everything, man, we're going to need and everything some AARP passes. 70 years ago. My life has not turned out how I thought it should be. We've been there. We've all have been there. That's something that we all have in common. But I got news to tell you guys if you are listening to my voice under this broadcast. I'm telling you right now, if you have been through that, your success rate of survival is 100% because you're still here to be able to go ahead and tell about it. And if your success rate is 100% of all the hell and high water you done been through, all the letdowns in your life, all the stuff in your life that you have been through that you thought should have worked out for you and didn't work out for you, and this didn't expect the way that it's supposed to be expected as planned, and it didn't do what I thought it was supposed to do. I've seen it work for them, and everybody else looks like they're moving ahead, but your life is still at a standstill. That's perfectly fine. Sometimes you need to understand, you need to take a bigger picture of where you're at and take accountability of some of the actions that you've done or some of the actions that you have not done that has literally played a toll of where you are right now in your life. But I'm here to let you know it's okay not to be okay. Now, that ain't going to go over and everything, man, like some motivational speech. I'm not here for that. I'm here to be real with y'all. I'm here to go ahead, man, and be real with y'all and look y'all in the face and tell y'all it's okay not to be okay. I've looked myself in the mirror and said, you know what? This ain't working out. Stuff is not working out. This ain't what it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be way farther. Supposed to be doing more than this. My creativity, my mind, my inward being literally knows that there's something greater than where I am at. I'm here to let you guys know at that point is when you turn around, push yourself up off the pavement, and keep going. Straight up. Don't you stop. Don't you stop. It's okay to get knocked down. It's okay to get the wind knocked out of you. I've got the wind knocked out of me. I've got knocked down. I've got and everything, man. My party literally all wrecked, where my party was not looking like it was the design party that I had designed it in my head. I understand that. Shout out for y'all keeping it real, man. Shout out for y'all, man. Shout out for y'all. Look at this. Shout out for y'all. Shout out for y'all, man. This is what I'm here for. Dude, it's okay. But I'm here to let you guys know, you ladies and gentlemen who are listening to my voice, when you have found yourself into a place where you have looked to the left for help, the right for help, back for help, forward to help. Some of you guys keeping it all the way 100, you look up for help. Saying, God, when is this thing getting ready to happen for me? Why is my life not turning out for me? The last place I want you to turn around and look is look yourself right back in the mirror and look back at you. Guess what? The answer to your problem is, the answer to your letdowns is, the answers to all of the life that's not been turning out the way have you designed it to turn out. Look back at yourself. And now it's time to say, self, we got to get this together. We got to get this right. Whatever is out of line, whatever is out of focus, whatever I'm not connecting to the right people or the right places or the right things, or the right moments or the right opportunities, I got to get this inside together. I've been telling you guys on the broadcast for some time now. I'm trying to tell you this. I'm telling you this because no one wants to tell you this. Everyone is going to tell you some fluff stuff that go read this self-help book, go read this, go read that, go read this. No, what stops us from sitting up in here, man, and laying down on the ground is that we understand we cannot lay down. We refuse to be refused. We deny to be denied. We will have access to what we see. And you have to literally have a determination that is bigger in everything, man, than everything that you have ever faced in life and everything that you've ever gone through and every tear that you've ever cried and every emotion that you could not even whisper out to somebody because you couldn't even explain it. I've been there. Fighting the tears back while you got to go to work or you have to go finish an assignment or you have to go speak to people. I've been there. I've been there, man. After and everything, man, you have people walk out of your life. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there looking at the bank account and say, hey, this doesn't match up to what I'm supposed to be doing. I should be on the beach somewhere. I should be living my life with my feet cocked up in the sand. And some of y'all probably got the fruity drinks and everything with the umbrellas in there and stuff like that. I've been there. I know that. I know what it's like to go in the store and stuff like that and look at the store. It's like, God, got to make this life decision. I've been there. I know that. But at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, when you settle yourself down and you rest yourself on your pillow. And some of you guys are resting yourself not on your pillow. Some of you guys are resting yourself, man, maybe in the back of a car. Or maybe out there, you may be sleeping homeless in the shelter. Yeah, there's people who watch the Leverage Show. They're sleeping in shelters. I'm keeping it 100. They're sleeping out of a car. They're sleeping out of a hotel or a motel. They're sleeping out of places that they don't even know where the next meal is coming from. They're sleeping. Some of you guys are sleeping in places where you don't even desire to be sleeping, where you know you should be way further than this, where you look around and say, my life is way bigger than this. I should be way further than this. I'm blessed. I got a roof over my head. I got clothes on my back. I got a warm bed. You know, it's wintertime coming up. I got a coat on. I'm blessed of the little stuff that I have. But in yourself inwardly, you know there's something greater than you're supposed to be doing in life. I understand that. I understand that. I want you to understand that. I want you to get that in your spirit and say, you know what? Nobody and everything, man. Nobody and everything, man. They told me this. Everybody and everything, man, just told me, man, they patted me on the back. Oh, everything's going to be okay. What happens when everything's not okay? What happens when you're laying in your abyss of torment? You're laying in your abyss of just nothing but failed dreams and failed desires. And some of you guys have had failed marriages and failed relationships and failed parenting and failed nothing but things in life. I understand that. But what do you do from that point? Some of you guys are wiping your eyes right now and you got tears are streaming down your face and you're sitting there thinking like, man, where is Lambo going with this? I didn't come to this broadcast, man, to hear this. I came to this broadcast to hear the Lambo and everything, man, talking to me about my finances and talking to me about everything's going to be okay and talking to me about, hey, we're going to bring this one to the show and we're going to bring that one to the show. Listen, the thing about it that you don't know is the people who come to the show, they are merely just people too. They have lives that you literally don't know. They have the same struggles, man, that you probably have. They have the same setbacks that you have. They have all of the things that you have been facing your entire life. And some of you are facing that right now in the very quietness of your lives. You know what? I don't want nobody to know what I'm going through. I think I'm going to pull back from people. And it's okay. I've been there. Understanding and everything, man, me pulling back from people is literally going on ahead, man, and drawing suspicion for people. Hey, how come and everything, man, you know, where's this person been at? Where that person's been at? I've been in a place, man, I hope somebody comes sees about me. I check on everybody else, but nobody comes to check on me. I've been there. For you out there, man, under the sound of my voice, man, and nobody's checking on you, but you've been the one for your whole life checking on everybody else and holding down your set. I've been there. And I'm getting ready to tell you something right now, man. You getting ready to come up out of that thing. But you first have to look within inside of yourself and start the shift and start the transformation and start you readjusting and realigning your focus and realigning your vision and saying, you know what? Whatever I have to do to get out of this place, to get out of this moment, to get out of this lifestyle, to reach and everything, man, what I've been seeing, what I've been saying, what I've been envisioning, what I've been seeing through everything else, I literally have to wipe your tears with one eye and everything, man, and one hand, and with the other hand and everything, man, you waving to everybody. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing and everything, man? Hey, everything's going to be all right. You have to keep speaking into their life. You have to keep speaking into your life. You have to keep speaking over yourself. And then start transitioning yourself. Start positioning and transitioning yourself. Put the right skills around you. Start trusting your abilities that God has given you. God has given you abilities and gifts and things that only you can do. You need to understand this tonight. This is not a game. This is not a hoax. This is not me trying to tell you something to try to butter you up after the tears have been falling from your eyes and after your heart has felt like it's been broken. This is not me buttering you up from this. This is me telling you that God has got a purpose for your life. And if you do not quit, And if you tap into that inner self inside of you, those gifts that he has given inside of you, I promise your life will start changing for the better. Things will start changing for you. You'll see things just start shifting out. All of the negative is shifting out. All of the things that's been holding you back has been shifting out. And you will start to gain confidence in the Godfidence. That's called it confidence, Godfidence. That's God and everything putting on the inside of you and saying, hey, you can do this, ma'am. You can do this, my man. You can do this and everything, man. So whatever that you're trying to do, you can do it. If you do not quit, if you do not stop, I'm going to give you vision. Begin to start writing things down. Put vision in front of you. People don't even understand this. We had and everything, man, one of the greatest speakers last week, man, to come to the Bless the Broadcast, man. My guy, Rondy Lambeth, he was just in a plane crash. For people who don't know this, was in a plane crash and everything, man, a year or two ago. With a plane crash and everything, man, and literally, boom, he's racked in pain with his whole body. And he's trying to figure out, man, what is it that I'm going to do that I can get up from here? People don't even notice. He doesn't talk about it. Went through one of the biggest divorces just a few years ago where life was going good for him. And then, boom, hit a brick wall. They're not going to talk about it. You guys see all of the great things and all of the great knowledge and all of the great wisdom and all of the things that he was able to speak and the people that he's around, as far as Grant, great friend of Grant, man, as well. Awesome guy. Ed Milet, great peoples to Ed Milet as well. But at the same time, do you understand that they are the same thing that you are? Just a man. Just a man. Flawed, battered, scarred, hurt, damaged, let down, ruined, felt like their whole life had fell apart. And literally their whole life was coming together. I understand what life feels like when your dreams don't match up, when your lifestyle doesn't match up. When everything that you see in front of you doesn't match up with everything that you dreamt of beforehand. It's okay. For those who are out there tonight, I'm here to let you know, tap into what's inside of you. Every answer, every gift, everything that God ever placed inside of you is already there. You just need to understand where to go find it. Whether it's in a book, whether it's in a conference, whether it's literally sitting, somebody telling you, man, hey, you need to go do this. Let me give you some wisdom. Where you look at a program, whether you turn around and you decide, you know what, I'm getting ready to go ahead and talk this out with somebody who has much more wisdom than me and can give me some insight. Everything that you ever need, God has already placed inside of you. You need to know that tonight. Learn to trust yourself. Learn to get enough wins underneath your belt once you've experienced losses, where you feel like you're getting ready to launch and getting ready to take off, and then boom, you fall back down again. Have you ever seen a rocket ship that literally is getting ready for takeoff? The rocket ship has boosters and everything else on it, and it's literally like steaming up enough energy, man, to be able to take off and literally align itself right in the sky. And then all of a sudden, you see it shut down. Then the rocket stop, then the boosters stop, and all of the smoke settles. And literally at that point, the rocket is no longer ready for launch. Because something that they seen in there was getting ready to bring destruction and cause that rocket to either blow up or not make it to its destination. It's okay for some of you guys out there. You guys have had false starts. Somebody has charged you guys up so much. Like, man, I'm charged up. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go do this. It's getting ready to happen. Something big is getting ready to happen. And then boom, the fire goes out. The extinguisher goes out. The rocket boosters goes out. That boosted you up, gave you all this adrenaline, gave you all this zeal, gave you all of these things to place inside of you to help propel you to be one of the biggest letdowns in your life. I understand what you're going through with that. It's hard when we sit behind a mic. People think like, Lambo, you do this stuff in your sleep. I do this stuff because I've had all the failures that has happened to my life. I do this stuff because all of the letdowns I've had happen in my life and in my family and to my loved ones and to my friends. I do this because I understood that I will not be denied just because my time was delayed. Some of you need to understand that tonight. Some of the greatest guests that I actually have, grace and everything, man, this platform, they were not denied. They were not delayed. They did not give up. One of the greatest things that I ever had for somebody who came to this show was this little short lady, man, named Prophetess Terry G. And she said and everything, man, something that forever stuck to my life. And for those and everything, man, need to know, go back and go check out that video again. I think that was back in February when she came to the show. And what she said and everything, man, will forever ring in my life. And for somebody who's out there who needs to hear this, you need to remember these words. Keep on knocking. Let faith and everything take you over. Even when you can't feel yourself, even when you see yourself more failures, more letdowns, more people and everything, man, who did more worse for you than good for you, keep on knocking in your life. Keep on speaking over you. Keep echoing. I hear you, Prophetess Terry G. Keep echoing in your life. Allowing everything, man, yourself, your inward self, what God has spoken to your life, to echo louder than what's coming against you. Today, I want you to understand your assignment is bigger on this platform than anyone I can ever bring to this platform, than anyone I can ever see speak on this platform. The greatest thing you can ever possibly do is to bet on yourself, because everybody has bet against you. Yourself has bet against you. Your family has bet against you. Your friends have bet against you. Your loved ones has bet against you. You have bet against your own self. Some of you keeping it real. Oh, I'll never make it. I'll never do this. I'll never come out of this. I'll never come out of that. You will come out of that. You will be bigger. You will be stronger. You will be bolder. You will make it to the end. But you have to understand that God and everything, man, has given you wealth, but he's also given you a brain of wisdom to be able to go obtain it. And he's going to understand that he's giving you a roadmap for people he's placing around you so that they can help you out in the middle of your mess. I've been there. I understood it. I understood when everybody said Andrew Johnson will never be nothing. He will be the biggest failure. I seen it when my own family laughed against me and laughed and ridiculed and spoke out and say, look at him. Look at him. Look at him going through. That's him going through. It's okay. Get that out of your mind. Some of you are so stuck on people's opinions and what people say about you and what people do about you and all of this stuff till it weighs into your thoughts and you never have the right launch that propels you into another level. I'm telling you this right now. Other people's opinion stored in your brain is the wrong place for them to be paying rent. I can care less what anybody think about me. I show love every chance I get. I show peace every chance I get. I show joy every chance I get. I show blessings every chance I get. I said, well, Drew, why don't you get a chance to talk about people? You know, they spoke down, they spoke this, they said that about you, they did that about you. Because everything that I say and that I do is predicated to my actions. And I understood that if I was doing this for them, my life would be in vain for you. Some of you guys need to understand that. Some of you ladies need to understand that. Tonight, wasn't in everything, man, by divine accident that you tuned into this broadcast. This broadcast was set up by God to let you know that you will make it and you will win. No matter how many losses you suffered, no matter how many defeats that you suffered at your hand, no matter how many things went bad, left or right, God still has a plan. God still has a purpose. And your life will make it, and you are destined to win. I don't care and everything, man, what people say. I tell everybody and everything, people who know me, who are around me, look at the scoreboard. Everybody looks at the scoreboard. What is he talking about? Look at the scoreboard. While you taking the score and saying, yep, I'm one up, I'm one up, I'm one up. And everybody else is applauding. And they're clapping for them and they're parading for them. I tell them, look at the scoreboard. The one thing that I understand on that scoreboard is one side is for home and the other side is for visitors. And when you understand that everybody visiting in your space is just visitors, meaning they have an expiration to leave, that they don't have rights to stay, nothing will stop you from making sure that whatever God has planned for your life to do, you will make it. You will prosper it. You will go through it. No matter what has happened to you, no matter how hurtful, no matter how horrendous, no matter how tragic, you will make it through. And not only make it through, you will help others make it through. Check the scoreboard. They're looking for points. I'm looking for who stays. It's my house. Remember that. Your mind, your life, what's on the inside of you, it's your home. They're just visitors. Keep that in mind, and there'll be nothing in life that will ever stop you, that will ever hinder you, that will ever take you out of your place or take you out of your zone, because your focus has been focused to do some of the greatest things that mankind has ever seen. And guess what? You will win. You will make it out. And you will be in the promise that you see on the inside. But first, you have to condition your mind, your body, your spirit, and have to condition yourself by putting in the right things inside of you and taking all the negative and wrong things outside of you. Watch what happens. Listen, tonight, I didn't want to stay long. I just wanted to give you and everything, man, what was on my heart. I hope this blessed you, man, tremendously. You guys have been amazing. You guys have got a lot of great people, man, who come to the show. You guys have got a lot of great people who give you wisdom. But I'm more concerned about the people, man, who have been saying, Drew, Lambo, when is it going to be my time? That's what tonight was for. Share this for somebody out there who's going to need this. Somebody may need to understand that everybody else has bet against them. But it's time for them to trust the God-given abilities and bet on themselves and understand that they will come out winning and winning the right side. Listen, man, I love you guys. I thank God for you guys each and every single week. Make sure you guys are staying tapped in to this community. Stay tapped into this broadcast. Like I said, we not only teach financial, we not only teach and everything, man, all of this great wisdom and all of these great guests that come on here and speak, but we also, man, are concerned about your mental and spiritual health. For those who are out there who are struggling and you're truly trying to figure out, like, hey, what am I going to do? I want to make sure you guys, man, have the right help and have the right help in front of you guys' face. For those and everything, man, you've been struggling out mentally, you've been trying to figure this thing out, and nobody's been there to talk with you, and you say, Lambo, I know I can't talk with you. I only see you on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's my highlight of what I look for. You're struggling in that place, and you truly need some help. I really want you to go ahead and partner, man, with my people from BetterHelp.com. Get you some help out here. Again, you have seen everything falter to the ground. Find out somebody who's going to be in your corner, choosing you to win and showing you how to win so you can better yourself to do something even greater. BetterHelp.com, man, will be able to help you guys out who have been facing some of the most turmoil and tragic events in your life, and you've been suffered by trauma. And for those and everything who's been suffered by trauma, this is my lifeline for you today. BetterHelp.com, man, has truly helped out a lot of great people. They have helped out people. They've helped me out. LamboDrew and everything, man, has literally went to BetterHelp. Not that I was like this out of whack type of person. But, hey, man, I needed somebody and everything, man, to tap into me. Hey, who do I talk to? Lambo, everybody comes to Lambo. Who do I talk with? Who comes to me? Who am I going to go ahead, man, and give and everything, man, some things and everything that's going on in my life? And then a lot of it's good. Nothing really negative. But you need someone to be able to talk to. Some of you guys have been talking to all the wrong people and all the negative people in your life. Talk to somebody positive for a change and see exactly how BetterHelp can help. Again, BetterHelp.com. Go ahead, man, sign up today. Go ahead and allow some people, man, to help change your lives, change your marriages, change your situations, change yourself, and show you how to win. Telling you what I know, man. For real, for real. Listen, man, I love you guys, man. I hope you guys and everything, man, know that I love you. I know that I'm praying for you. Know that I'm actually rooting you guys on. I want to see the best for you. We're definitely not out of message. I got plenty of messages like this lined up. You guys and everything, man, want to learn how to bet on yourself, man. Learn how to first believe in yourself on the inside first. Everybody else been telling you and everything, they're not believing on you from the outside. Learn how to believe on yourself from the inside first. And watch what I say, what happens. Things will change. Listen, man, I'm so sorry about that. I got away from all of these comments. Look at this. Thank you, Nikki, on the inside. Shout out to you, Nikki, man, for always showing love, man. Doing some great things. Kennard Haney said, I didn't want to admit that to myself. Yes, Kennard, man. Listen, a lot of times we don't want to admit it to ourselves. Hey, man, I'm the first. Lambo didn't want to admit it to myself. But I'm also strong enough and a leader enough to admit it like, hey, man, I was in those shoes. I understand this so much. Listen, Nikki say preach, man. Hey, man, I'm out here teaching, doing what I do best. You know, I'm going to go ahead, man, and make sure that I bring it every single time. QP said, man, I know those tears, bro. The serious tears, man. And for those and everything who are out there, I gave you guys and ladies a wonderful help with BetterHelp.com to be able to go ahead and help that out. Be well with Nikki say, tap into your gifts, Godfidence. Man, hashtag that all week long. Godfidence. I'm having Godfidence in whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm going, wherever place I'm going. I'm telling you, have the Godfidence of being able to say, I'm tapping into making those plays and making those plays right. I'm telling you what I know. Be well with Nikki say deep. Thank you, Nikki. So love, so much, man. I told you we missed your presence. Thank you back on the broadcast. Love what you're doing with the podcast this way. Beautiful analogy. Listen, I was just giving that analogy because I know that's how a lot of people have been in life. They've been waiting for everybody else to be the rocket boosters to their rocket to help push them into a place or into a destination. And literally when things do not go right and it fails, they automatically and everything, man, look at everybody else around their life as a failure, and it's not been their time. And trust me, you have to have the Godfidence that is your time, and God and everything, man, is making you be the head and not the tail, and like literally having a place at the table rather for you to go and run somebody else's table. Make sure you guys are making your own table around here. That's what the Leverage Show did. Wasn't that I didn't have the friends in the industry and great friends and everything who was around me. I got great friends who's around me. But I also got people and everything, man, who are around me. I'm telling you this right now. And you guys will see this. I also have people around me who are spectators rather than everything, man, the participators. And you have to understand that they are there and they're more critical and they are truly the blessed ones who need to be there. You need a Judas. You need people who doubt you. You need people who say, man, yeah, you know what? We cool. We good enough and everything, man, to talk or to hang out with or do this with. But now, man, I'm really not going to rock with you in any other type of way. That's cool. Remember this. People will pass you up until you pass them up. It's okay. That's a bar right there. I'm going to do the mic drop. Shout out to LamboDrew, man. People will pass you up until the day it comes time when you pass them up, and now they're waiting to go ahead and get on. Remember, man, remember this one saying. I'm trying to tell you this right now. Get so hot that everybody has to notice you. Get so lit till everybody has to sit there and stare at you. Burn so bright till everybody has to watch you with a pair of shades because you're leading the way. Remember that, man. Giving y'all game tonight because I love y'all. My guy Isidro says, hey, man, brother, listen, I'm just coming with it, man. Just letting y'all guys know I love y'all. Speaking into y'all. Visitors were, again, home and visitors. Remember, check the scoreboard. They're checking for points. I'm checking everything, man, for who stays. And who stays in my house is my home. Me, my thoughts, my mind, my mental, everything, my whole being. I'm here. That's and everything, man, who's checking the scoreboard. I'm in competition with who? Myself, to be a better me, not to be a better someone else. Remember that, man. I'm telling you guys what I know. Okay, remember that. Love you, bro. Love you too, QP, man. Thank you for tapping in. GQ says you got this. Thank you, GQ, man. My guy, Jamal Titus, another great show. Thank you, JT, man, for tapping in, man. God bless you, JT, and you and your family. Love you, man. Thank you for what you do every single week, man, for the Leverage Show, dude, for real. My guy, Kennard Haney, say thank you, Lambo. Amazing. Hey, man, I'm here for you guys each and every single week. I'm trying to tell you, I went to 2 nights out the week. 2 nights, right? 2 nights Lambo went out the week to make sure I bring the best guests, but also bring myself. And if I bring myself, I guarantee you, you will become a better you all the way around. Your family will become better. Your friends will become better. Your job, your business, and everything that's attached to you will become better if I'm in front of you and I'm around you, because I'm guarantee you, it's on the inside of me going to rub off on you. And it's getting ready to change some things for love. All right, LA Law, thanks so much, man. Thank you, LA Law. I'm trying to tell you, you just don't know. It's truly a blessing. Oh, my God. Shout out to you, Miss Prophetess G. This was so encouraging and edifying. Thank you. Not knowing you was going to be on the broadcast. But shout out to you, man, Miss G, man. Thank you. It's a blessing. Please come back to the show. Bless the broadcast with your blessing. I told you, you my little half a pipe little lady. So, man, make sure you come back and come bless the show, because truly your message and everything, man, continues to change my life. Thank you. Tracy Hughes say, man, much love, Drew, man. Thank you, Tracy Hughes. You already know, man, what time it is, man. I'm here to give everything to show you love. LamboDrew fam, so much love. Thank you, Trace, for showing love, man. I'm on the broadcast. I'm here to let you guys know. My fave is I will not be denied just because my time has been delayed. Thank you, Kennard, man. Again, because your time has been delayed, please do not go ahead and give up. Don't be denied. Keep going further. Keep going higher. Trust the inner you, man, what God has placed on the inside of you and the gifts he's placed, the talents he's placed, because I'm telling you, at the right time, you're going to explode. Things are going to happen. Things are going to change. People and everything are going to start rocking with you like, man, yo, I don't even know that person's name, but all of a sudden that name came to me. Now all of a sudden they're inviting you to places and being in events that you did not know, that you don't even feel like you deserve to be in, but because of your gifts have made room for you. That's in everything, man, the favor God has blessed on your life. Again, because in everything you're denied, trust me in everything, man, my time has been delayed, man. You can't be denied. Keep going. Keep going further. Keep going higher. My guy, Points Blank Travels. Thank you. Tim T, what's good, bro? What's good with everyone in the chat? My guy, Rod, is always doing this thing, man. Definitely, Rod. We got to rock together. We got to jump on it. You know, and everything, man. You're definitely not a stranger to the broadcast. Thank you for tapping in, man. Make sure you guys go like, subscribe, and everything, man, to my guy, Rod. His channel on The Points Blank Experience is on this one. And the other one is Points Blank Travel. The Points Blank Experience and Points Blank Travel. So go like and subscribe to both channels, man. Ron will be on here soon. I promise you, man, we're going to finally set the dates up and get it right. Be well when Nikki say, yes, Kennard, me too. I'm telling you this right now. I wanted to go ahead and make sure that I make this out to you and let you guys know that. Facts, thank you, man. My baby showing love, giving me love out here, giving me strength out here, what you do each and every single day. GQ say, let your light shine. Yes, exactly. Let your light shine. Shine so bright. I'm telling you that people like, man, what is it about that man or that woman over there that their light is shining so bright? Because they're on fire, man, and they understand and everything, man, that because of everything that has came against them and tried to submerge them, just like a seed that goes into the ground. I've never seen a farmer cry over a seed that is planted into the ground, because the farmer understands that the seed must go into the ground, must have dirt on it, must be stumped on, must have water, must have everything compressed against it so it could bloom out and everything, man. A vegetable, a flower, a tree, or something in this world that it has purpose for. And for somebody out there who needs to know, you may have had a lot of dirt and everything else, man, against your weight, your life and everything looks like it's not as visual as you want it to be. It's not clear like it should be. Your future is not clear. But trust me, you are coming out and you are sprouting out, and something greater is coming out of you. Do not go ahead and say, hey, I got all this dirt, I got all this negative, I got all this stuff that's pressing me down. Do not worry about that. Understand what's on the inside of you, just like that seed. The seed understands what's on the inside of them, and that is exactly why that farmer keeps sowing, because that farmer understands the harvest that is coming from planting that seed. So remember that, man. Let your light shine. Shout out to your GQ for that. Receive, my guy QP. Thank you, Q, for receiving that. Kennard Handy said, Nikki in the house. Thank you. Nikki is definitely, man, doing her thing, man, showing love back on the Leverage Show, doing what you do, and you know it, man. Receive it. I'm telling you guys right now, listen, I didn't want to make this long tonight. Just wanted to go ahead and give y'all some wonderful, wonderful tips for those and everything, man, who literally, man, have said, hey, Drew, I've been overlooked. I've been overshadowed. People have literally said, man, you know, there'll never be nothing. They spat on me. They pointed at me. They did negative stuff to me. They spoke against me. Do not listen to them. Block that out. Tune it out. If it got into your spirit, say, you know what? At this point, I'm getting ready to go ahead and make a change. And at the making the change, I'm getting ready to go ahead, man, and change my course into a whole new level. And watch what happens. You guys will climb to higher heights. And I promise you, you guys will reach more people than you've ever reached, and your influence and inspiration will truly go ahead and set a lot of people free into their destinies and destinations. So make sure you guys are being that. The former, yes, full of analogies tonight, loving it. Literally, I had to bring it. I wanted you guys to understand that on the show. Thank you, guys. Listen, tune in Thursday night. We'll be back on here, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Please tap in, man. Make sure you tap into somebody, bring it to somebody, send it to somebody, because tonight has been amazing. Go back and make sure you repeat this. Send it to somebody who may need this. It may be somebody, man, who's truly on the verge, especially around this holiday season, man. It is rough with people, and they truly want to go ahead and end their life and stuff like that, man. And people are leaving left and right because they probably lost someone or whatever, man, around this season. Make sure you guys are sending this video out, because this truly may go on ahead, man, and help stop somebody from going ahead and ending their life because nobody believed in them and nobody had the guts to speak to them and call it out. But on the Leverage Show, man, and I'm your host, LamboDrew, I called it out. I love you guys again tonight, man. Thank you guys for everything. Their opinion doesn't matter. Only your does. Yes, Nikki. Remember that, man. Make sure you guys are tuning in, tapping in. And I promise you, I'll be back here, man, Thursday night, same time, same station, man. And we'll be doing more, man. Again, till next time, love you. Take care. Have an awesome, great night and an awesome, great week. Love y'all.